Here we are. Here we are, boys. Here we are. Here we are, boys. Back with episode 123, ironically enough. Back with episode 123. That's right. We are now on episode 1, a 2, a 3. Anyways, guys, yeah. So, welcome. Well, yeah, boys. So, welcome back to. Yeah, I can't do that. I can't even do the intro right. Anyways, guys, this is episode 123, 123 from Chelsea Boy. Anyways, boys, let's get into it. So, yeah, well, before we get into it, guys, if at any point in the stream you'll hear me stuttering or tripping over my words, I've got a speech impediment. That's why I stutter, that's why I trip over my words. Anyways, guys, now let's get into it. Now we make it into it. So, what do y'all want to talk about, baby? What do you want to talk about? Hello, MC. Welcome, MC. How you doing, bro? How you doing? Anyways, guys. So yeah, we can get into it now. Although, per usual, I'm not sure what to talk about. I've got all these ideas in my head, but I just don't know. what to talk about. I do know there's more music coming soon. What's up, Star Wars guy? What's up? What's up, Star Wars guy? How you doing? How you doing, brother? But yeah, guys, I'm not sure. Because I know what I want to do, but the question is, can I do it? I legitimately don't know. But yeah, guys, I mean, I'm glad to do this like every night. This is utterly amazing. Surprisingly, one of my favorite YouTubers has done this his entire life. Shout out to my boy Afro Sinchu. Shout out to my boy Afro Sinchu, the Dark Souls pro, who's played nearly every FromSoft game, I think, and has beaten them all, I think. I might be wrong about that, guys, but either way, Afro Sinchu, you the man, dog. You were the utter man. I loved your playthrough of Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. I loved your playthrough on Elden Ring, on Black Myth Wukong, of which is a game that I want to play myself. Welcome, my dear viewer. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, guys, like, go check out Afro Sinchu. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, hang on a second. I believe my boy Afro, yes, he has 2.1 million subscribers. Afro has 2.1 million subs. He's one of my favorite YouTubers, and he is stupidly hilarious. Like, he is super funny. Yes, you did, Hawk. Yes, you did. You told me you'd be here at 10:05 on the dot. And you are. You are here, my friend. You are here. Yeah, guys. Yeah. Jesus, guys, y'all taking care of him for me, ain't you? Dang, boys, y'all doing the job, man. Y'all doing y'all's job. Y'all doing the job, man. I like it. But yeah, guys. I'm honestly, also guys, I cannot believe I failed to mention this. Uh, I'm still, I'm still working on, I'm still working on everything, guys. I am a storyteller, I'm a reader and writer. I'm still working on everything, guys. I'm still working on the White Knight, on Ogre's 8, on the Dragon King trilogy, and the broader world of Euphoria itself. And I'm still working on Gunblade. I'm still working on the Samurai and Gunslinger, of which that story has taken a lot out of me. Actually, no. Well, yes, because I've been working on that story for the past 5 years. Also, 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 guys, actually, I'm not sure what's taking more energy out of me. The, the, the Samurai and Gunslinger, or the mythology I'm trying to build. No, I do not play video games anymore. No, I am a retired gamer, guys. I am a retired gamer. I'm a, no, guys, I'm retired from video games. However, if y'all want me to get back into it, there's one game I'd be willing to play, and that is Black Myth Wukong. What's up? Yeah, I hate my speech impediment because it causes me to like stutter and like kind of like breathe all. Okay, my speech impediment causes me to not only stutter but kind of breathe weirdly, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. What's up, Sportster? What's up? How you doing, buddy? How you doing? But it, yeah, guys. I'm not sure what takes more out of me, the Samurai and Gunslinger, or the broader world of Avaloria and the Dragon King, because that story I have to do a lot of research on. Plus, guys, I'm a huge mythology nerd, of which helps with that story, of which helps with the Dragon King, because I've studied Greek mythology for 6 years. I've studied Norse for 2. But for now, let's just focus on Norse, because that's the mythology that I'm taking inspiration from with the Dragon King and the broader world of Avaloria. Because guys, I'm a huge fan of J.R.R. Tolkien and the world of Middle Earth, The Hobbit, The Lord of the Rings, and the Silmarillion. Now, what Tolkien he was trying to do with the world of Middle Earth and his stories and all that, he was trying to create a mythology, a history, and a mythology, a history, short stories, and fairy tales for England, of which he did that. He not only did that, he succeeded at it and surpassed it. He created his own languages, guys. He created multiple languages. He created Quenya, Elvish, and he created Quenya, Elven, and one other. There's one other language he made that I cannot name right now. But like it's very just interesting just studying all this stuff and just getting into it, guys, and just diving head first into it, especially with Norse mythology, because that's what I'm using, or that's what I'm taking inspiration from for the Dragon King trilogy and the broader world I'm trying to build. Like, I love the idea of the Nine Realms and the World Tree Yggdrasil. Like, I love that idea so much. Hello, my dear viewer. Hello. But But yeah, guys, like this entire world, I I will not go into too much detail. I will not go into too much detail about the Dragon King and about Avaloria, but I will tell y'all this much. I will tell y'all this I will tell y'all this much. Hello, my dear viewer, and don't worry about it. You are not late. You are fine. Yes, I'm working on multiple books right now. Well, graphic novels or comic books, whatever you want to call it. I cannot. I will not. What am I trying to say here, guys? What am I trying to say? Okay, so what am I trying to say here, guys? I I won't tell y'all too much about the Dragon King trilogy or the broader world of Avaloria and the mythology behind that world. What I will say is this: the Dragon King trilogy, that trilogy of books, is the introduction to the mythology, to the mythos. Also, if you go to my channel, guys, if you go to my channel, I have everything organized into playlists now. I've got my gaming stuff organized and I've got my music stuff organized. Now, how does this attach or how does this connect with the Dragon King trilogy and the broader world I'm trying to build? Simple. If you go to my channel, there's a playlist. There's a playlist titled the songs. Okay, how does all of this connect? How does the Dragon King trilogy and the world of Avaloria, of which is the mythology I'm trying to build, how does all of that connect to my music stuff? Simple. There is a playlist on my channel called Songs of My Mythology, Hit the Songs of Avaloria. Currently, there are 7 out right now. Currently, there are 7 songs of Avaloria out right now. If you want to know more about the world and the mythology and the short stories and legends and fairy tales of that world, go listen to those 7 songs. Read the description of those 7 songs, and it'll tell you bits and pieces about the world. Like in the 3rd song of Avaloria titled Drela, it is a song about the last dragon in all of Avaloria, of which I quite like. It's very very good. It's very very well done. In fact, I'm gonna go to the channel right quick, and I will look and tell y'all the songs in chronological order. I will tell y'all the songs in chronological order right quick. So if you go to the channel and you see the playlist Songs of Avaloria, so the Songs of My Mythology, you have Song 1, Tales of Avaloria, so Song 2, Legends of Avaloria, Song 3, Drela, Song 4, The Ballad of Death, Song 5, A Dragon's Curse, Song 6, Eldoria, Song 7, The Silver Knight. Now, those are the 7 songs in chronological order, so feel free to go check out any of those guys and make sure to read the description of said songs, guys. Read the description of those 7 songs if you want to know more about the mythology itself. If you want to know more about this world I'm trying to build and all of that. Also, I'll give a little bit away here. Why not? Why not? I'll give a little bit. I'll give just a little bit away. Why not? Why not, guys? Why not? I'll give a little bit away. The humans in this world. So, how did humans come to be? How did the humans in my mythos, in my mythology, in my creation myth come to be? How did the world... Okay, in the world of Avaloria, how are the humans created? Well, in this world, they evolved from monkeys. It's basically the evolution theory, right? Because I like the idea of the Saiyans in Dragon Ball. Because let's be real here, Saiyans are just humans with monkey tails that are very, 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 very powerful. And I liked that idea, so I'm taking it and I'm running with that idea and giving it to the humans of my mythology. So I'm not ripping anyone off, I'm just taking inspiration. But yeah, I mean, this world is so vast and so complex that it's just it's just like a whirlwind trying to get everything done and just trying to make sure everything makes sense and it's coherent and understandable in this world, in the mythology I'm making. You see, guys, if y'all couldn't tell already, I am a huge, huge Tolkien fan, as I said it before. As I said it before, guys, I'm a huge fan of J.R.R. Tolkien. And what he did here with the world of Middle Earth and the Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings and how he made this world, Eru Iluvatar created the world from song, and he created the Einar, he created the Einar and the Valar, and all these other and all of these other creatures, guys. Here's something interesting about the world of Middle Earth and the world Tolkien built. There's a character in both The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings called Tom Bombadil. Tom Bombadil. Tom Bombadil is immune to the One Ring. It doesn't affect him. He can slip it on and not be affected. But he's just some woodland creature, right? He's just some dude. He's just some strange he's just some strange man that lives in the woods, right? Well, there's a theory, guys. There's a theory out there among us there's a theory amongst us Tolkien fans that Tom Bombadil is actually Eru Iluvatar, aka the god of Middle Earth, and he just roams the lands freely, without any consequence. It's a very interesting theory, although it hasn't been confirmed. Is Tom Bombadil Eru Iluvatar? I don't know. Probably not. But it's a fascinating theory, guys. It is a fascinating theory. Welcome, Kyron. How you been, buddy? How you been? But yeah, guys, that's my little tangent about Tolkien and the world of Middle Earth and the world I'm creating and my mythology and my mythos. But yeah, it is very, very interesting, guys. basically 20 minutes into this. That's awesome. That's awesome, my guy. Your boss doubled your salary. That is good. That is very good. That is very good. Hey, congratulations on that, my boy. It congratulations. But yeah, guys, I'm just here just working on comic books and all that, and just trying to get this stuff done. Also, guys, hey, the White Knight is coming along fairly slow. I mean, I really should speed up the process, but I've just got a lot on my plate right now. I just got a lot on my plate, so just bear with me, and everything will be alright. And everything will be okay. But yeah, guys, like, I mean, just creating these stories and making sure they all make sense somehow, some way, is it's fun and all, but at some points it does get a little stressful, I'm not gonna lie. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm very I'm I'm very good, my friend. I'm very good. But yeah, guys. So just creating these stories is just is truly something, guys. Is truly something. So yeah. I mean, the fact that I'm just working on this stuff and just trying to learn everything I can. Like, so what do we talk about, guys? So what do we talk about on the channel? Anime, manga, comic books. Anime, manga, comic books, history, mythology, philosophy, etc., etc. I talk about the stuff that I'm interested in. I talk about the stuff I'm passionate about and all that. So yeah, history, history, it would be history. It would be best. Here's the thing, though, guys. Even though I'm very well versed in history, like I can go through a lot of it. A lot of history is very, very dark, and particularly the aspects of it that I'm interested in and the aspects that I study are very, very bleak and very, very tragic. Probably not suitable if we're a YouTube audience, really. So for now, I'll just stay away from it. History and philosophy. Recommend some books? Hello, my dear viewer. Welcome to the stream. Recommend some books. Okay. I I can't recommend my own books because my books are not out yet. They will be though. So when they're out, make sure to buy them. But recommend some books, okay? I'll recommend a couple books. The Hunger Games, The Hobbit, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, The Giver, Fight Club, 1984. The Bible. Even though the Bible is not a book, it is 66 books. It is a handheld library. I would still recommend it even if you're not even if you're not even if you're not quote unquote religious. I would still recommend it just because it's a fascinating story either way. but still, like, Jekyll, uh, let's see, what are some other great books? Jekyll and Hyde, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. No, I have not, Kyron. No, I have not. I have not read that. I have not read that. But yeah, Jekyll and Hyde is another great book. The Giver is another great book. Dune. Dune is another fantastic book that I myself haven't read yet. I hear Dune is very, very long though. Also, Paradise Lost and Paradise Regained by John Milton. Truly, truly a phenomenal books. Dracula and Frankenstein. Game of Thrones. Narnia. I mean, need I go on? Like, if y'all want me to. Yes, I've read more of the. Yes, I have. I've read more of the Old Testament than I have the New Testament. I've read more of the Old Testament than I have the New Testament. But, yeah. I've also read Miyamoto Musashi's Book of Five Rings. It's a phenomenal book, truly. I've also read a lot of I've also read a lot of William Shakespeare plays like Romeo and Juliet, Macbeth, Hamlet, Othello, The Tempest, A Midsummer Night's Dream, etc., etc., etc. Coriolanus. Coriolanus is a great play by William Shakespeare. Othello is a great book. Othello is my favorite. Othello is my favorite of the Shakespeare plays, even though Romeo and Juliet is his most popular and well known. Othello is an amazing book, truly. I'd highly recommend it. It is just, oh, it's such a good read. Also, you can murder me for this, guys, but I haven't read Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's Sherlock Holmes books yet. I need to. I'll get to it when I get to it, guys. I will get to reading the Sherlock Holmes books. Coriolanus. Wait, no, that wasn't the. No, Coriolanus wasn't the play with Julius Caesar, I don't think. I actually don't know. I actually don't know Kyron. I do not know the. I, despite me reading practically all of his plays, I can't remember the one with Julius Caesar. I can't. God. Okay, it's gonna drive me nuts. It is going to drive me nuts, so just give me a second and I'll look it up. For Christ's sakes. Alright. Just give me a second, guys. Yes, I know that Caesar was assassinated. I can't. Okay, this is gonna drive me nuts. Shakespeare. Uh, Julius. Julius Caesar. Let me see here. Play. I think the name of the play was just Julius Caesar, if I'm not mistaken. Although I could be wrong about that, guys. I could be very wrong about that. Honestly, Kyron, I don't know. I do not know his name of the play. However, I still do love Shakespeare as a writer, though. Like, his writings and his tragedies. Is that the name of it? Is 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 that the name of it? Because if so, thank you, Kyron. So, wait, wait. YouTube. I can't remember the. You see, we're both struggling right now, my boy. We're both struggling to remember his name of the play. Hey, but that's okay. That's okay. Also, guys, I've read other great books, like, hey, when it comes to horror, guys, hey, when it comes to horror, as far as writings go, you cannot mention horror and not you cannot mention horror and not mention H.P. Lovecraft or Edgar Allan Poe. Both of those gentlemen were masters of horror writing. Yes, I have, and it's not scary at all. It is not scary at all. But yeah, guys, you cannot talk about horror and not bring up H.P. Lovecraft or Edgar Allan Poe. Yeah, truly, it was a horrible film. But yeah, guys, you cannot talk about horror without talking about H.P. Lovecraft or Edgar Allan Poe. Now, Lovecraft, to me, was a horrifying writer. I mean, the Cthulhu mythos was just hit with these eldritch horror type beast. So terrifying. And then Edgar Allan Poe, with his short story collection, truly mortifying. Yes, I do like a detective literature, hence me talking about Sherlock Holmes earlier. Anyways, guys, let me finish off my horror thoughts, and then we'll get into the and then we'll get into the detective stuff. All right. So we have H.P. Lovecraft here with the Cthulhu mythos, and his short story collection, and then we have Edgar Allan Poe with his horror story collection, with stories like Telltale Heart, The Raven, The Mask of the Red Death, A Pen in the Pendulum, A Cask of Amontillado, etc. Oh, sorry guys, I'm sick. Oh god, I'm sorry guys. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry guys. Anyways, so as I was saying guys, as I was yeah, I hate my speech impediment. As I was saying, um yeah, here we got horror stories like, when it comes to Edgar Allan Poe, here we have horror stories like The Mask of the Red Death, A Telltale Heart, The Raven, Cat, the Cask of Amontillado, A Pen in the Pendulum, etc. Here we have those good horror stories. we have those good, like, classic horror stories. And why is there something in my eye right now? Recommend horror movies. Okay. Okay. This is the last thing I'll do, and then we'll get into the a detective stuff, alright? So, recommend horror movies. You can never go wrong here with the original Halloween. You can never go wrong here with the original Halloween. And the original Halloween here with Michael Myers is a classic. And then of course, you got films. And then of course you've got films like A Quiet Place, of which is a phenomenal horror film. You got films. Let me. God, I'm trying to think of horror films right now, but my mind is just like drawing blanks. Let me see. You need rest. I probably do need rest, honestly. But no rest if the weary, dude. Just keep on writing, just keep on going, and everything will be alright. But yeah, guys, I love horror films. Like, the original Halloween's good. Friday the 13th. The Nightmare films are always great with Freddy. Uh, Jeepers Creepers, anyone? Bro, we haven't even hit the hour mark yet. Okay, Kyron. Okay, you can go ahead and go, bud. But yeah, guys, Jeepers Creepers was a phenomenal film. It's a very, very old one though, so I'm not sure if how many of y'all I'm not sure if many of y'all remember it or not. But it's always a classic film. Anyways, guys, so let's get into the detective stuff, I guess. Like, I think there's a author by the name of Agatha Christie with a book. Like, yes, Edgar Allan Poe is a phenomenal detective writer when it comes to works of literature and all that. In fact, here, let me finish off what I was saying about Agatha Christie, though. I believe Agatha Christie wrote Murder on the Orient Express or Murder on the Midnight Express or something like that. I'm really not for sure, guys, but that book is phenomenal. Murder on the Orient Express is great. Edgar Allan Poe and his detective stories, beautiful, perfect. I've got all of Edgar Allan Poe's stories. I have everything he's ever written on that shelf that I cannot get to right now. Same with H.P. Lovecraft, right? Same here with H.P. Lovecraft. I have everything Lovecraft ever wrote on that shelf. But sadly, I can't get to it. Uh-huh. That is a phenomenal story, truly. Like, man, just reading Poe's a detective stories is just a trip, man. It is just amazing. And then, of course, like I mentioned earlier, albeit briefly, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle wrote. Sorry guys, the speech impediment is really annoying tonight. I don't know why. Alright, brother. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow, Kyron. But yeah, guys, like I mentioned earlier, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, the Sherlock Holmes books are also great, even though I have yet to read them. Even though I have yet to read them, guys. I have yet to read his books. I have yet to read his material. Although I want to. It's on my TBR list. The Sherlock Holmes books are on my TBR list. But there's another set of books I want to talk about. There's another set of books I would like you to talk about. The Discworld series by Terry Pratchett, and particularly Terry Pratchett's version of death. Terry Pratchett's death is probably the most interesting depiction of death I have seen in a very, very long time. Rest in peace, Sir Terry Pratchett. He passed away in 2019. I believe to Alzheimer's, if I'm not mistaken, or some kind of like disorder or disease that basically eats away at your brain and makes you forget things. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, guys. I'm trying to remember what the man passed away from. But I do believe he passed away in 2019, or not 2019, 2015. Terry Pratchett passed in 2015, and he wrote one of the best franchises, in my opinion. He wrote some of the best books, in my opinion. He wrote the Discworld series. Now, as I mentioned earlier, or just a moment ago, preferably just a moment ago, Terry Pratchett's death has to be a very interesting depiction of death. Like, I love his portrayal in I love death in Hogfather, of which is basically the Discworld version of Santa Claus and Christmas. Even though Christmas is past, I will talk about the Hogfather and that book and the like story of that when it comes time for Christmas again, because I love that book and I would love to talk about it more. It just doesn't feel like the right time to actually do so, because the holidays have just passed and we need to clear our calendar, and we need to clear our calendars and our brains for the other holidays to come, like Valentine's Day and Easter and Independence Day and Halloween and Thanksgiving, and then ultimately Christmas again. But that's okay. That's alright. I know there's probably some holidays I'm missing, but yeah. I just, we've been going for 44 minutes, man. You see, time flies when you're having fun. When you're having fun, time flies. Time flies when you're having fun. But yeah, guys. I mean, like, I I just love storytelling. If you couldn't tell already, like, I could recommend a few more books, like Ender's Game. Ender's Game is another great book. Let's see, what is another great book? I have not read these books yet, although I hear they are very, very good. Fyodor Dostoevsky's Crime and Punishment and the Brothers Karamazov. I have not read those books yet. I want to, though. I want to read those books, and I will in due time. Also, guys, also on that shelf over there, on that on that shelf over there, guys, on that shelf over there, guys, I've got a beautiful, beautiful copy of Leo Tolstoy's War and Peace. I haven't read it yet either because I feel I'm not ready. I feel I don't have the intellect. I feel I do not have the intelligence to read that book and actually comprehend it. Also, guys, I would like to talk about Sandman and Neil Gaiman more. I'll do that eventually, though. Like, I'll talk about all of that in due time. But yeah, guys, I mean, it's just so fascinating. Plus, I got Hellboy over there by Mike Mignola, and it's just very, very interesting. Also, guys, a little bit off topic, here, guys. A little bit off topic, here, guys. But today is episode 123, episode 123 from Trophy Boy, but it's also my sister's birthday. So, happy birthday, sis. I love you. I just felt like doing that right quick. It's just to wish her a good and happy birthday because it is her birthday and all that. So, yeah. So, yeah. Guys, I mean, y'all just get like I don't know what y'all get at this point. Like, I mean, y'all come, y'all go, y'all watch, y'all don't, and it's all love here, guys. It's all love, you know. I'm just some dude on the internet just talking about his passions, talking about his stories and what he's writing and trying to publish and all that. And guys, please do note that even though yes, I am a writer, I haven't published anything yet. My first two stories are coming out this year. Hey, the White Knight and Ogre's 8. Both of those stories will be out this year. Hey, the White Knight in May and Ogre's 8 in October. Also, guys, I'm still doing the music stuff, even though the music stuff takes time. And guys, I do not do the music stuff professionally. I do it more so as a hobby. Anyways, guys. So yeah, excuse me. So there's more music coming as well. It just takes time. And that's really not my passion, though. That's really not what I'm passionate about. Hey, what I'm passionate about is the stories. Is The White Knight, Ogre's 8, The Dragon King, Avaloria, and Gunblade. And like I said, the Dragon King trilogy, that trilogy of books, is the introduction to the broader mythos of Avaloria. So that's all well and good, you know. That's just like super, super fun. But yeah. So, yeah, guys. So, what did we talk about for the last 10 minutes? For the last 10 minutes, what do y'all want to talk about? Because, honestly, I'm kind of running on empty, guys, and I don't know why. It was going so well until it wasn't. Yeah, but, yeah. Do I play video games? No, my dear viewer, I am a retired gamer. I am retired from video games, like I said earlier, because I actually had another viewer ask me the exact same question. I am retired from video games, although if you want to check out any of my gaming stuff, feel free to do that. I have a playlist on the channel, particularly for my Spider-Man stuff. So yeah, feel free to check any of that stuff out, guys. Also, there may be more gaming stuff. There might not. Honestly, it depends. It really actually depends, guys. But right now, I'm just mainly focused on just writing my stories, or my comics, rather, my comic books. And just focused on manga and anime and all that. I'm focused on anime and manga. Is writing my full-time job? I don't get paid for it. I don't get paid for it, guys. I do not get paid to write. I'm just here just like studying and all that, because because it's more of a interest, and I do hope to get published one day, but no, writing is. But the short answer to that question is no. Writing is not my full-time job. I'm doing a lot of things, guys. I'm doing a lot of things. I am. I'm currently. Currently I'm talking to y'all, but after this is done, after we hit that hour mark, I'm probably going to just I'm probably just gonna relax it for a bit, and probably watch some anime or just old school cartoons and relax and unwind. Or who knows, I might go back into writing, I don't know. Because this stuff is very, very interesting. Like, I love storytelling, man. I love the stories that anime and manga it can tell. Good night, my dear viewer. But yeah. But yeah, guys, I'm probably just gonna unwind here with some anime, or just like focus, or who knows, I might go back for another writing I might do more. I might do more writing, or more studying of mythology and fairy tales and all that, because I also do love that. Guys, like I said, I'm a storyteller, and I love stories, and I love fairy tales and ancient stories and old stories like Beowulf and the Epic of Gilgamesh, and the Grimm Brothers fairy tale collections, and Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tale collections, and Jean Baptiste Basili's fairy tale collections, and Charles Perrault. I just named four, or no, hang on, guys. Let me make sure my math is right. Let me make sure my math is right. Hang on. Actually, 5, because the brothers Grimm, Jacob and Wilhelm Grimm, are are the two brothers that collected their stories, their fairy tales from Germany in the 1800s, I believe. So that's also fascinating as well. Like, I mean, now now Jacob and Wilhelm Grimm did not make up their fairy tales. These stories, guys, these Disney stories that we all love, Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, Snow White, Beauty and the Beast, etc., etc., Aladdin, etc., etc. All of these stories were originally already based off of existing material already. But precisely here with the Grimm brothers, they collected their stories and fairy tales from 1800s Germany, and these stories were originally called old wives' tales because mothers would tell their children these stories at night as bedtime stories. Also, guys, I know I might not be doing the best job explaining the stories and where they come from, of which is why I'm going to recommend y'all a channel right now. So, if you want to know more about all the Disney classics that we all love, like I said earlier, Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, Cinderella, etc., etc., if you if you want to know more about that, then just go look up a channel called John Solo on YouTube. That is JONSOLO. John Solo on YouTube. In fact, don't even do that. Just here, I'll do it right quick, guys. I will do it right quick. I will do it right quick, guys. I I got I I got my controller here. I will do it right quick. I'll just type in messed up origins, and boom, there it is. There it is, guys. There it is. There it is. I go to YouTube, right? I go to YouTube and I type in messed up origins and it pops right up. It pops right up. John Solo. There you go. There you go, baby. It's so simple. Just do it already. Just to go look up messed up origins on YouTube if you want to know more. If you if you if you want to know more if you want to know more about the Disney classics and and their more pun intended. If you want to know more about the Disney classics and the I hate my speech impediment. If you want to know more about the Disney classics and their more messed up origins, pun intended, then just to go look up messed up origins on YouTube. It's super easy. It's super easy. It is super simple. But yeah, guys, it's just awesome. I love learning about this stuff. I truly do. It is super interesting and super engaging. Like, it is just, oh, it's just so fascinating. And particularly, there's one story I would recommend y'all watch of his first, and and yes, it is a rather graphic story, but it's super interesting. I couldn't help myself. I could not help but look up this story and read it for myself a long time ago. The original Sleeping Beauty. The original story of Sleeping Beauty, aka Sun, Moon, and Talia. Sun, Moon, and Talia, it was written by Jean-Baptiste Basile. But Sun, Moon, and Talia is the original Sleeping Beauty. And it was written by Jean-Baptiste Basile in the 1600s. I would recommend y'all watch that one first. Go to YouTube, look up Messed Up Origins, and just watch his video on Sleeping Beauty. That's the one I would recommend first. Note that one is extremely messed up, so probably wouldn't start with that one first. I mean, I just love the way he just described it all. Just go look up Messed Up Origins on YouTube and have a ball with that. And just have a ball with that. Anyways, guys, we have hit the hour mark. And with that, y'all know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe, turn on post notifications, turn on all post notifications, so that we never miss a video and you'll be notified whenever I upload. And with that, guys, I am Audi. I love you guys, and thank you guys.